Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Castle Raiders Stadium for today's matchup between the Cedarburg Bulldogs from the North Shore Conference and your Hudson Raiders from the Big Rivers Conference. This matchup, these teams met last year with the Raiders winning 3-1. The Cedarburg team comes in with a record of 1-4, but this is a very young Bulldogs team, as we'll see the Raiders start early with possession with Olsen ball in to Jack Poole. Again, a beautiful afternoon for some soccer on a Saturday. 76 degrees, barely a cloud in the sky. Couldn't ask for any better weather. As we'll see, these teams sort of feel each other out for these first 4 to 5 minutes, depending on how the Raiders like to push the pace. As we see Anderson with the ball now. Takes his space. Looks for Poole. Again, as I mentioned, this Cedarburg team last year was a powerhouse in the North Shore Conference. Cedarburg located 20 miles north of Milwaukee, so a 5-hour drive up here. They're playing in a quad along with Kimberly and Stillwater. These teams did not see each other, only saw each other once. As we see Packer with an early shot on goal, not reaching the net. Again, look to see the Raiders pressure early. This is the 4th-ranked team in the state, these Raiders, and again, coming off that 1-0 win yesterday at UW Stout in Menominee over Kimberly on a bicycle goal from number 3, Diego Vega. As we see the Raiders force pressure in the Cedarburg zone early on in this match. Sort of a feeling out process, as I mentioned at the start of this match. These teams not very familiar with each other as they are across the state of Wisconsin. Cedarburg is coached by first-year head coach Ian Nelson. And your Raiders are coached by, of course, the longtime head coach Steve Solom. Kelvin Lassard with the ball over to Packard. Packard switches the field. Brandon Holloway over there for the Bulldogs. Olsen with the ball. Up to Powell. Powell trying to find Will in the 18. To no avail. Well, a Cedarburg throw-in. Again, so far, the Raiders kind of dominated possession, but a feeling out process. As we see Teddy Anderson back there for the Raiders, along with Joe Heckman and Cohen Miller and the captain, Quinn Packard, all of them seniors. So this is a senior-heavy Raider team going up against a very young Cedarburg Bulldog squad. As Miller forces the ball out, and we'll have a Raider throw-in. Holloway early for the Bulldogs, playing aggressive. Miller's throwing. Poole with the ball now. Plays back to Olsen. Olsen to Miller. Miller looking to switch the field to no avail. Anderson looking for Powell. He's got him. What a ball. Beautiful ball there. Powell just with the missed touch, and keeper, the sophomore, Luke Kersey. Look at his hands on the ball. So again, there's that youth for this Bulldog squad. Only a sophomore starting in net. Cedarburg forcing the issue. There's Holloway out wide. Miller's got great defense on him. Holloway, little elbow. Miller draws the foul, and we'll have a Raider free kick. We'll have the goalie, Parker Strumke, the senior, one of the leaders on this team, take this kick from about the 17-yard line of Strumke's boot, line drive, looking for Lazard. Not there. Miller with the ball now. Keeps it in. Samuel Young one of the captains for this Bulldogs team. Only a junior, so a junior captain with the interception there gets a throw for the Bulldogs. As we approach the 5-minute mark of this first half, again, only 40-minute halves for high school soccer in Wisconsin, so we'll play 80 minutes full. At the 40-minute mark, the clock will stop. There'll be no added time. As we have a foul here on Will Cook. Again, some guys to keep your eye on today for the Raiders. These captains, Jack Poole and Quinn Packard, have been dominant this year, as well as the big three of Powell, Will, and Kelvin, who have dominated the goal scoring for these Raiders so far, as they come in with a record of 4-0-1. As I mentioned, with a win yesterday at UW Stout in Menominee over the Kimberly Papermakers from Appleton, 1-0 on a bicycle goal from Diego Vega. But again, we see the Cedarburg getting deep into the Raiders' territory now. They'll have a throw. Look for this throw to come into the box. We'll see if Strumke can come off his line. Holloway with the header, looking for the attempt bicycle. So you see Poole with the ball. Now the Raiders looking to force with numbers. And he's Olsen. Beautiful ball in from, that was Poole. Has Diego. Good shot block from Joseph Schmid there on the back line for the Bulldogs. Again, another sophomore for this Bulldogs. Very young squad. As Packard looks to swing that ball in. It's deflected away. Olsen settling it down out to Miller. Miller plays a ball into Will Cook. Cook turns it over. Packard gets fancy, but good defense there from Sawyer Long. Only a freshman. Number 20, Sawyer Long. Only the freshman. Great defending there on the senior captain, Quinn Packard. See Kelvin Lassard looking for somebody to find in the middle. Poole just mistouches it, and it goes on the net for Kersey, who gets a second touch of the night. Again, my name is Amory Thanos. I am a senior at Hudson High School. I'm filling in for Jeff today as he cannot be here. So, again, welcome all those people watching out there, especially our people from Spain watching POW. Great to have you guys on this beautiful Saturday afternoon in Hudson, Wisconsin, located right along the St. Croix River. As we approach the 8-minute mark, again, sort of a feeling out process so far for these teams. No real scoring chances so far, but the Raiders have kind of dominated possession. Cedarburg has got their chances, just nothing on net so far. Still no shots for either team in this game. Poole with a nice tackle. It'll be a Cedarburg throw-in. Another thing to watch as we increase in this game is the Cedarburg team does lack the size and the experience. So we'll see if the Raiders can take advantage of that with a very senior heavy led team. As we see Kelvin Lassard, one of the catalyst goal scorers for this team, Fallon Riberas, who gets a nice, just kind of mistouched it, had a nice look at goal. But Kersey up for the task as we see our first shot of the match come in at about the 9-minute mark. Kersey's boot. Looking for Holloway near the 50-yard line. Miller with a great tackle. Anderson playing some nice defense. We'll have another Bulldogs throw in. As I mentioned, the Cedarburg Bulldog squad last year was a 15-2-2 squad. They did lose to the Raiders 3-1 in Cedarburg last year, but they did lose their head coach and a lot of seniors. As first-year head coach Ian Nelson starts to figure out what he's got in this squad, as they have started the year kind of slow at a 1-4 record. As we see Poole knife through the defenders, find Lassard. Lassard beats his man in Leclerc. Again, Lassard kind of looking for a ball in, could not find anybody, turns it over. We see number 9, Connor Shaw with the ball now, looking for Holloway on the outside, but plays it just a little wide, and we'll have a Raiders throw in. Again, a beautiful day for soccer. 76, a little breeze, can't complain. The first matchup of the squad today at Raiders Stadium saw the Kimberly Papermakers and the Stillwater Ponies draw in a 1-1 tie. See Young with the ball now. Packard gets the interception, looking for a ball to Powell on this far side. Can't get there. We see the keeper, Kersey, come way out, and he'll just play the ball out of bounds. We'll see some subs checking in for the Raiders. We'll see number 12, Xavier Island, or as I like to call him, Javi. And then number 23, Adrian Morales as well into the game. Or no, number 13, Giovanni Morales.
Substitutions for the Raiders. Numbers 13, 14, and 12 are in for numbers 15, 2, and 3.
And also the junior Kieran Britz into the game, subbing out Diego Vega, Cohen Miller, and Joe Heckman. See Kelvin Lassard looking for a ball in. Has Poole. Poole takes a few touches, has a hit, deflected by Rubeus. But Kersey up for the task as the Raiders out shooting the Bulldogs so far 2-0, but again, not a real threat of scoring a goal so far in this match as we just tick past the 12-minute mark. Britz plays the ball back to Anderson. Anderson looking for space. Has Poole. Poole quick touch to Morales. Morales back to Anderson. Anderson over to Britz. Great ball movement so far by the Raiders. Olsen tries to play a ball through to Cook, and Kersey comes off his line, and he's there. Poole with the ball now. Pass over to Island. Rubeus with the ball now. Powell looking, has a ball. Oh, Cook just slipped there. The ball behind him, and that'll be out for a Bulldogs throw-in. I got the chance to sit down with defenseman Teddy Anderson this morning, and the message was clear today. It's we have to be dominant, and we have to show off our experience and beat them like we know we can. We know we're better, and now we just have to go out there and prove it. This is a really good team that their record doesn't reflect that. Again, Cedarburg coming here with a 1-4 record, but you don't travel 5 hours to not think you have a chance to win. As Cedarburg approaches inside the Raiders zone. And it'll be a great tackle there by Javi. Force a Raiders throw in. That's the tackle on Yuto. Osuka for the Bulldogs. As we see Britz with the ball now. Britz to Morales. That's Giovanni Morales, the senior. Also has a brother on this team. We'll see him today as well, number 23, Adrian Morales, the junior. as Brits finds Cook. Cook to Morales. Morales out to Island. Island looking for somebody. Has Cook on a run. Cook with a beautiful turn. Cook looking for a shot. Look, drops it off to Olsen. Olsen touch out wide. Inside the 10. Shot. Ricocheted. And we'll have a corner kick. Olsen's shot was ricocheted by Joey Schmid out there on the back line. The sophomore. As we'll see our first set piece for this Raiders team. And this is where Coach Solom excels as a head coach, is in these set pieces. These Raiders are very dangerous when it comes to set pieces. You'll see only two guys back as Anderson will drop inside the 18 for the Raiders to add another body as pulls ball in deep to the back post, just over Olsen's head on the header. But another beautiful ball in as Island steps from his defense position. Plays Packard. Packard, another ball in. Just keep trying to penetrate this Bulldogs defense. Olsen with the touch. Olsen with the shot. Right on the keeper, Kersey, and he is there to make the save for his third save of the night. Kersey so far, only a sophomore, but he's been up to the task. As Olsen was kind of left all alone there. Just didn't find the corners right at Kersey, and Kersey made the save. Poole plays Anderson. Anderson out wide to Packard, captain. Packard back into Olsen. Olsen playing Powell on the outside. Oh, little miscommunication there between Olsen and Powell. And we'll see some more subs. We'll see some subs check in for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs wearing all black jerseys, moving right to left with orange and white stripes. We'll see number 26, Michael Mueller, freshman, check into the game for the Bulldogs, as well as number 18, Gavin Ridgen. Also a freshman. So again, that youth for the Bulldogs is showing now.
Substitutions for the Bulldogs. 19, 20, and 17 are in. 19, 20, and 17 are out. 9, 26, and 18 are in.
Packard drives, looking for a ball in. Plays his ball in. Deflected. Start on it. Poole with a shot. Just a dribbler. Easy for Kersey to make the save. Packer with a beautiful touch plays Brits. Brits will play the keeper, Strumke. Strumke plays Brits right back. Brits plays it all the way across the goal to Anderson. Anderson has space, surveying his options. Plays Brits. Brits plays Cook. Cook looking. Has Powell. Powell has two on him. Rubeus driving. Plays a ball across to Island. What a beautiful ball. Island with the goal. And there you go. Xavier Island tallies his first goal of the season, the senior. But that all happened from the assist from Pau Rubeus. Again, Pau takes on two defenders, play a beautiful ball to Island, who made a streaking run on the backside, and he goes top corner. And at the 18:25 mark, your Hudson Raiders take a 1-0
Scoring for Hudson, number 12, Xavier Island. Assist on the goal, number 24, Pau Rubeus.
Again, we'll see a substitution as Rubeus checks off as Henry Newman, the senior, checks into the game. As the Raiders take an early 1-0 lead. Anderson with some space. Plays Morales. Morales plays Newman, who just checked into this match. Newman sparing his options. Play Packard on a run. But intercepted by the freshman Michael Mueller on the side. But Packard bodies him, uses his size, uses his experience, and draws a foul. Again, that's just that experience from Quinn Packard on the freshman. As we'll see the ref talk to Packard after he kind of clapped after the whistle. Again, sportsmanship is key, and Packard will get his warning. But no card or any further consequences for Packard there, as he'll line up the captain to play this ball in. Oh, bicycle attempt from Lassard there. Just fanned on it. Morales just kind of loses sight of the out-of-bounds line, and it'll be a turnover in the Cedarburg zone, and Cedarburg will have a throw in as we'll see another substitution in. Number 6, Levi Scorston checks in the game for Cedarburg, the senior. One of Cedarburg's 5 seniors. They have 7 juniors, 6 sophomores, and 4 freshmen on this squad. For the Raiders, there's not one freshman on this squad, and only 2 underclassmen listed on the roster, and one of them being their top goal scorers in Will Cook. Brits plays Anderson on the far side.
Substitution for the Bulldogs, number 6 for number 16.
Anderson plays Strumke back. Strumke to Brits as we approach just past the 21-minute mark. Your Raiders lead this game 1-0 on a beautiful finish from number 12, Xavier Island. Assist went to Pau Ribeas. So Island plays Lassard. Lassard gets around the edge, finds space. No foul there. Lassard goes down looking for a call, but not going to get one. And Kersey gets his hands on the ball. Kersey plays the ball. Morales the only one there. Morales header right into Newman. Newman with a beautiful move. Beats Liam Viento. But his ball just a little long for Will Cook there, and Kersey off his line handles that with ease. The Raiders so far this match has dominated the time of possession, dominated the Bulldog zone, and just looking to pound their second goal of the match in. Already leading this game 1-0. Beautiful in for the Bulldogs. But Anderson, the senior there, and Morales draws a foul. Azuto there on the foul. Again, the ref stopping play to have a conversation with Hudson's Calvin Lassard and the Bulldogs' Dennis Ovid. Things getting a little chippy. As we'll see number 5, Joseph Schmid come off. And number 4, Leo Hoffman into the game for the Bulldogs, another freshman. We'll see some time added to the clock. So it'll be at 22:30 as Strumke winds up to take this free kick. Strumke plays short to Anderson. Oh, excuse me. Anderson to Morales. Newman, now with the ball. Lassard weaves through his defenders. Olsen plays pool. Pool do some nifty maneuvers, finds Island on the outside. Island plays a ball in. Looks like we'll have an offside call on the Raiders. We'll see. The next whistle, we will see some substitutions coming in for both teams. Looks like 3 guys for the Bulldogs and 2 for the Raiders. Looks like Heckman and Rebeus will check back into the game for the Raiders. Island with the ball now. Plays Morales. Morales quickly plays over to Olsen. Olsen tries to move. Defenders read that well. That's Scoreston for the Bulldogs. Island with the ball. Looking for a man in the middle. Has Cook. Cook just mistouches it. Has a missed touch. Ball bouncing around. Packard finally comes down with it. Morales with the ball. Morales plays Brits. Brits to Newman. Good to see Newman back after missing a couple games with an injury. Cook plays Olsen. Olsen back looking for Cook. Plays a ball in. Beautiful ball in. Lassard with the turn. And a beautiful goal. That's a great ball in for number 21, Sam Olsen. Goal by number 18, Calvin Lassard. Again, just kind of crossed up the goaltender, Kirsten, for the goal. And your Raiders take a 2-0 lead at the 24:46 mark.
Scoring for Hudson, number 18, Calvin Lassard. Assist on the goal by number 21, Sam Olsen.
As we'll see Olsen check off, and Rebeus slides over to the right mid, or right forward.
Raiders, Paul Rebellis and Joe Heckman are out. Teddy Anderson, Paul Rebellis and Joe Heckman are in. Teddy Anderson and Sam Olsen are out.
Anderson checks out for the first time the 25-minute mark, and we'll see some of these subs for Coach Solom as the Raiders up 2-0, still with 15 minutes-ish left in this first half of play. Packer with the ball, plays Morales. Morales back to Brits. Brits swings it over to Island, who has the first goal for the Raiders. That's Poole over there. Oh, no, that's Lassard. It's my bad. They had the same hairstyle, but that was Lassard on the ball there. But out of bounds for a Cedarburg throw-in. The Raiders so far 6 shots on goal, 2 goals. As Lassard tries to play Cook just a little bit too far behind him. But Newman has the ball now, looking for a shot. Morales rips a shot, but an easy save for Luke Kersey. Kersey's played a pretty solid match. Nothing you can do on that first goal, just Island tucked it right under the bar for a goal. That second goal just kind of crossed him up. Brits to Packard. Packard, short ball, mistouches it. Just an unprecedented mistake there from Packard. Not used to seeing that, but Strumke up for the task as he gets his first touch of the ball game. Cook surveying his options, looking for Rubeus. Rubeus has got space. He's beat his man. Now can he finish? Touches inside, finishes with the left foot, and a beautiful goal from number 24, Pau Rubeus. The exchange student from Spain puts one in the back of the net for the Raiders on just a beautiful finish. Touches that ball inside and just outside of his foot taps it in, beats Kersey on the near post. That is
by number 21, Sam Olsen.
Wilson's not even on the field, so that assist actually goes to number 11, Will Cook. Will Cook played a beautiful ball into Rubeus. And Rubeus finishes it off.
Substitutions for either side. Adrian Morales is in from Jack. And number 9 for the Bulldogs is in for number 19.
As we'll see some substitutions, as you heard over the PA system. Adrian Morales, number 23, checks in for Jack Poole, the captain. And it looks like Vega will also be checking in.
Correction. It was Will Cook with the assist.
And there it is. The correction. Will Cook does get the assist on the goal to Pau Rubeus. Great to have all of Pau's family and friends watching him from Spain. Rubeus has been a great addition to this Raiders squad so far this season.
Diego Vega has entered the game for Calvin Lassard. For the Bulldogs,
great to have him here in the States and great to have him as part of this Hudson Raiders soccer program. As we see Diego Vega, as I mentioned, check into the game for number 18, Calvin Lassard. See more and more substitutions for this Raiders squad. As we approach the 29-minute mark, your Hudson Raiders comfortably in the lead, 3-0 over the Cedarburg Bulldogs. Again, Strumke yet to see a shot, yet to be tested. And that's kind of been the story all year, is this Raiders defense has been very solid, as well as the offense just finishing goal after goal after goal. We'll see number 4, Sullivan Kelly, or Selly Kelly, check in for the captain, number 9, Quinn Packard, as well as number 2, Cohen Miller in the game for Xavier Island.
Cohen Miller is in for Xavier Island.
Scrumpke's kick. Settled down by the sophomore Will Cook. Good tackle there from number 4, Leo Hoffman on Diego Vega. The freshman Leo Hoffman with a great tackle there. Forces a Raider throw-in. Ball bouncing. Cook finds it. Cook has space, has a shot, and it's saved by Kersey. Luke Kersey's faced 9 shots, giving up 3 goals. 2 of those goals are just beautiful finishes by these Raiders. Picking corners, picking tops of the net, and as we approach the 31-minute mark in this match. 9 minutes remaining in the half as Heckman bodies his man off the ball, plays Strumke back. Strumke switches the field over to junior Sullivan Kelly. Something to notice is you can tell this Raiders team has gelled well so far this season. Started out kind of slow, but have gelled well. A lot of these guys play for Western Wisconsin Soccer Club, but as well as St. Croix and a couple other surrounding clubs. Most of these guys are familiar with each other, going to school for years and years, but the addition of Pau Rebellis is huge for this Raiders squad, and we've seen that today so far, and we're not even at halftime yet, and the Raiders already have a 3-0 lead. Connor Shaw there, but Heckman forces a goal kick for the Raiders, as we'll see Strumke line up for a goal kick as we approach the 32-minute mark of this first half. A nice crowd on hand here on this beautiful Saturday early afternoon. Rebellis now looking for Vega. Sullivan Kelly on the throw-in. High throw to no one. And Brits with the foul on number 9, Connor Shaw. So the Bulldogs will have a free kick. Schmid's ball, intercepted by Brits. Rebels with the ball. Tries to find Vega on a run, but just too far. As we see Newman with a beautiful tackle. Vega draws the foul. As his defender kind of slipped down, but Vega draws the foul. Hooks ball in, looking for Rebellis. Rebellis lets it go, plays the ball back in to Vega. Vega tried to head it, but too far over his head. Sully Cully with the head into Giovanni Morales. See Cook with the ball now. Miller plays a ball in, looking for Pau. Pau will header back out to Cook. Cook has some space. Cook dribbles in, takes a shot, and that's in. Kersey just misplayed it, and Will Cook finishes it. Kersey just got crossed up between a dive and going down to a knee, and it just went off his glove and into the back of the net. And Will Cook scores the goal for the Raiders. And our main man, Pau Rebellis, gets his second assist of the match. Vega with the ball, plays Rebellis on the outside. Rebellis splits his two defenders and Rebellis gets called for the foul. Grayson Dexter draws the foul there. Dexter rips a shot on net, and Strumke gets his first save, you could say, of the match. Well, back to Brits. Brits over to Kelly. Kelly finds Adrian Morales. We'll have a Raider throw-in, and we'll see Brian Wright, senior, sub in for the first time in the match for number 11, Willa Cook.
The Raiders, Brian Wright is now in the game for Will Cook.
Colin Miller will take the throw-in. Looking to get the ball in the box, and he forces a corner. Owen Mitchell deflected the ball off him, and the Raiders will have a corner with about 3 minutes remaining in the match in the first period. First half of this match. And your Hudson Raiders out to a big 4-0 lead. On goals from, get right back to that, is Brits just off his head, skews right, but Vega hustles it down, keeps it in play. Vega keeps it in still, tries to beat his second defender, but number 7, Uta Osaka, not letting it happen. Newman with the ball now. As I was saying, the goals for the Raiders so far this match: Will Cook with the most recent goal, Kelvin Lassard with a goal, Pau Rebellis with a goal, and Xavier Island as well with the goal. Rebellis also has 2 assists this match. See Morales with the ball. That's Adrian Morales, the younger of the Morales brothers. Both of them out here on the field right now. See a foul on Pau Rebellis. Pleads his case with the ref, but to no avail. So you have a minute 30 remaining in this first half. What has been all Raiders. Leo Hoffman forces the ball out, but ref calls Raiders throw-in. Here over the PA, 1 minute remaining in the first half. Miller's throwing is deflected with the head. We see Dexter with the ball now for the Bulldogs. Tries to find his man in the middle. That's Connor Shaw. To no avail. See the older brother, Giovanni Morales, with the ball now. Plays Kelly back. 30 seconds remaining in this first half. Heckman with the ball has plenty of space, plenty of time. Surveys his options. Plays the ball to Vega on the corner. Off Vega's head. Vega touches out to Adrian Morales. Morales in the corner. 15 seconds left. Kelly with the ball. Kelly plays a ball in. A beautiful ball in. Pau's there. And that ball's in the back of the net. With 7 seconds remaining in the first half, Pau Rebellis scores his second goal of the match, making it a 5-0 Raiders lead. That assist will go to number 4, Sullivan Kelly.
Scoring for Hudson, his second of the game, number 24, Paul Rebellis. Assist by number 4, Sullivan Kelly.
What continues to be a Raider dominant first half. Punch another one in the back of the net with 7 seconds remaining.
3, 2, 1.
And that's your half, folks, with your Hudson Raiders up 5-0 at the halftime break. Welcome back to the castle for second half action between your Hudson Raiders and the Cedarburg Bulldogs. As we start the second half, your Hudson Raiders have a commanding 5-0 lead. We'll see the starting 11 for the Hudson Raiders start out the second half. Expect to see a lot of substitutions for the Raiders. Cedarburg will start with the ball here. Plays ball back. Plays number 10, Samuel Young. Out wide to Leclerc. Hoffman looking for long, but to no avail. Poole with the interception. Poole plays Vega on the outside. Vega with the outside the foot touch to Cook. Cook looking, surveying, plays Poole back. Poole plays Miller. Miller plays Olsen. Olsen has space. Plays back to Miller. That was Poole to Olsen. Rebellis has 2 goals. Looking hunting his third for the hat trick. Anderson steps up. Beautiful defending there from the senior Teddy Anderson. Poole lets it go all the way across to Packard. Packard plays Heckman. Look for this Raiders team just to possess. Up 5 goals on the Cedarburg team that has yet to record a shot. Miller plays Strumke back. Strumke's ball. Nice, beautiful butte from Strumke there. But to no avail, and the Bulldogs take possession over. We have a Cedarburg throw-in. Little miscommunication. It will be a Raiders throw-in. Packard plays Heckman. Heckman plays Packard back. Packard plays a big ball to Poole. Poole with a beautiful touch. Just retreats back. Plays Olsen. Olsen swings it all the way across to Anderson. Anderson has 1 on. Beautiful move there from Teddy Anderson. Plays Cohen Miller on the outside. Miller plays Lassard back inside. Calvin dancing with his defender. Beats him with his speed. But a beautiful tackle there from Leo Hoffman, the freshman. As we see Leclerc with the ball now. Leclerc plays Liam Valetto. Plays it all the way across. And just an unfortunate touch there from number 20, Sawyer Long. Great defending there from the senior Quinn Packard. As you see, Poole gets fouled by Joseph Schmid, the defender for the Cedarburg Bulldogs. Approaches the 44-minute mark. The Raiders have free kick opportunity, and Quinn Packard looks to swing this ball in. Plays a big high arcing ball to the back post. Anderson heads it. Oh, beautiful head there from Anderson to Lassard. Lassard's header goes right over the bar. But again, that's just that Steve Solom coaching right there for the Raiders. And off any set piece or any free kick, the Raiders are always dangerous. And you saw it right there as Lassard's header goes just over the net. We'll have a foul on Olsen there. Not quite sure what the call is. But it will be a Cedarburg free kick. Just inside the Raiders' half. Big ball in. Anderson with the header out. Rebellis. We'll see if he pushes the numbers. Plays a big ball. Just a little too deep for the captain, Jack Poole. Vega. Packer with a beautiful interception. Looking for somebody to cross the ball into. Can't find anyone. Just retreats, plays it back to Lassard. Lassard with a beautiful move. Lassard dribbles in. Looks for Rebellis. Rebellis works through his defender. Plays back to Lassard. Lassard with a big left-handed hook off the bar. Kersey got a touch on that ball and just pushed it off the bar. Beautiful shot there from Kelvin Lassard. Hunting his second goal of the match. Miller's throwing. Goes off the head of Seaburg defender, and we'll have another throw from Miller. Miller's second throw. Right to the feet of Lassard. Lassard plays Cook in. Cook takes a touch, takes another touch. Looking for a shot. Plays Poole. Poole spins inside, but he's met with a whole host of Bulldogs. Vega with the interception. Plays Olsen, and Olsen just sails it. Good idea from Sam Olsen there. Just leaned back a little too far and sent that ball all the way out of the stadium. Poole with the ball now. Poole with numbers. Rebellis drives in, plays it outside the football. Beautiful ball, and Poole just sends it wide. Poole looking for that near post. Kersey was there. Poole just sent it wide. So we have a Cedarburg Bulldog down. Well, we have the athletic trainer. Looks like it's just some cramping. But for the Raiders, their next match will be on Tuesday at their rival, their BRC rival, the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's, and that's always a great matchup to go watch. So if you want to make the hour-ish drive to Eau Claire to watch that match on Tuesday, it would be worth it. Look, for the Bulldogs, their next match will also be on Thursday against Hartford at home in Cedarburg. As we'll see a group substitution here for the Raiders. We'll have number 4, Sullivan Kelly check into the game. Number 23, Adrian Morales, and newly into the game, number 17, Lincoln Solano. And for Rebellis, Poole,
Hudson.
and
Hudson is number 17, Lincoln Solano. Number 4, Sullivan Kelly.
Didn't catch the other man that went off.
23, Adrian Morales. Out for Hudson is number 3, Diego Vega.
Oh, and Vega.
Number 10, Jack.
As we'll see a Cedarburg free kick inside the 25 of the Raiders. Strumke lining up his men.
And for the Bulldogs, in comes number 16.
Packer just got his hand kind of caught up on the high. First real scoring threat here for the Cedarburg Bulldogs. As we see the ball in. But Heckman right there, up for the task. Olsen plays Cook on a beautiful run. But the defenseman, Nathan Jones, right there to prevent Cook from getting any further down. As we tick just past the 48-minute mark. Packer plays Solano. Ball goes out for another Raider throw-in. Packard's throw to Lassard. Lassard with a beautiful move. Gets past his 2 defenders. Another move. But runs out of real estate. And the ball's taken away by the Cedarburg Bulldogs defenseman. Costly turnover, but we're going to have an offside call here on Lassard. Started pleading his case with the ref, asking how he was offside, but he was clearly off, and we'll have a kick for the Cedarburg Bulldogs here. Just tick past the 49-minute mark. Boot to Shaw. Heckman on him. Beautiful step and tackle from Anderson. Anderson plays Lassard on the wing. Good ball movement from the Bulldogs. Claire with the ball. Great tackle from Sully Cully. Anderson shields and draws a foul. Olsen's free kick. Big deep ball into Packard. Packard to Morales. Morales just sails it over the goal. That's Adrian Morales, the younger of the Morales brothers.
Substitutions for the Bulldogs, 6 and 26 are in, 20 and 10 are out.
We'll see, I think it was Michael Mueller into the game, as well as Levi Skorsky, or Skorston. Looks like we're going to have some group substitutions for the Raiders as well, as Heckman steps up. There's Lincoln. Ball goes out of bounds for a Cedarburg goal kick. Again, your Hudson Raiders up 5-0. Anderson with the header. Packard will play Strumke all the way back. Anderson looking to switch the field, plays Olsen. Olsen touches outside to Packard. Packard plays Solano. Solano back into Morales. Morales to Lassard. Raiders have numbers, have a run, has Cook, finds Cook. Solano takes it and Solano scores. Lincoln Solano scores his first goal of the season. Comes off the bench and makes an immediate impact for the Raiders, and that makes the score 6-0. Again, that's just beautiful ball movement from the Hudson Raiders. Assist to number 18, Calvin Lassard on that goal. Did not look like the ball touched Will Cook at all. But Solano finishes it into the back of the net for the Raiders. And we're going to have some group substitutions here for the Raiders.
Hudson.
Newman, Wright,
Number 17, Lincoln Solano. Assist by number 18, Calvin Lassard.
Makes the score 6-0 as we see some subs in for the Raiders. Henry Newman, Brian Wright, Giovanni Morales, and Joe Heckman check in for the game. As we're going to see a yellow card here given to number 5, Joseph Shamid.
number 13, Giovanni Morales, number 8, Brian Wright, and number 5, Henry Newman are in. Number 11, Will Cook, number 21, Sam Olson, and number 18, Calvin Lassard are out.
Schmid got his arm kind of in that face area of Morales, and it drew the yellow card. So at the 52-40 mark, Joseph Schmid for Cedarburg draws a yellow card. As Quinn Packard lines up to take the free kick. Bends it. Beautiful save from Kersey. That's a beautiful save from Kersey. Packard looking for the top corner, and Kersey read him well. Made a beautiful diving save to keep this game at a 6-0 Raider lead. Beautiful ball in on the corner. Heckman just sails it over the net, but right there. We'll see the goal kick here for Cedarburg, and he sails it out of bounds. Again, you could start to see some frustration from these Bulldogs. This game increases on. So it is a 6-0 Raiders lead. Cedarburg yet to have a shot on net. Your Raiders have 14 shots with 6 goals. Adrian Morales steps. The Bulldogs able to get past. Plays a ball, but Heckman's right there. Solano battling. Solano gets a foul call. So we'll have a Cedarburg free kick. Solano battling out there with Sawyer Long. Long draws the foul. Of a throw in for the Raiders. Hackman to Morales. Morales plays Strumke back, and Strumke will just send that ball deep. Steelers ball in is deflected off Giovanni Morales. Ball back. And Heckman just a little too powerful, looking for Anderson out wide, and we'll have a throw by Leo Hoffman. As we'll see some substitutions in for Cedarburg. Off comes the aforementioned Hoffman. Taking his spot is Jamie Alvarez Cruz. First time we've seen him tonight, this afternoon, as well as number 19,
Substitution.
Henry Nodelin.
Cedarburg. Number 9 and 4 are out. 19 and 12 are in.
That ball goes out of bounds. We'll have a Parker Strumke goal kick. As we're going to see a group substitution here for the Raiders. We're going to see some new faces. This next substitution. Anderson with the ball plays Heckman. Heckman looks at his options, plays Adrian Morales, who plays Solano. Solano plays Packard, and that ball's out of bounds. Since it is a Cedarburg throw-in, Hudson cannot sub because there's no Cedarburg player looking to sub in. So we'll have to wait for the next whistle or a Hudson throw for these 4 men to check into this match. Newman gets the ball taken away, but he fights back for positioning, forces that to Heckman, who Heckman takes a little too much time, pressured by Grayson Dexter, but finds Strumke in the back. That ball's out of bounds, and we will have some substitutions. Checking in will be number 19, Tico Huber, the sophomore. First time we've seen him this match. Number 14, the junior, Kieran Britz. The senior, Xavier Island. And into the match, number 7, Liam Siebert. The senior gets some action. So a whole new back line for the Raiders. As we'll see, Anderson, Miller, and Heckman check out, as well as Packard. So an all-new back half for your Hudson Raiders. As we tick past the 58th minute mark, your Raiders comfortably in the lead, 6-0. Brian Wright turns it over.
For the Raiders, number 9, Quinn Packard. Number 15, Joe Heckman. Number 2, Colin Miller. And number 6, Kenny
The Raider
Anderson
throw from Xavier Island.
Number 5, Henry Newman. Number 7, Liam Siebert. Number 19, Tico Huber. And number 14, Kieran Britz are in.
We see Adrian Morales try to get it around his defender. He does. He gets the positioning, looking for a ball in. But Sam Long deflects that ball out of bounds, and we'll have a Raider corner kick. As we approach about close to the 60-minute mark, but 20 minutes remaining in this match, your Raiders have a set piece in the corner, looking to make this a 7-goal lead. Wright plays his ball into the back post, looking for Britz, just over his head. Huber there, though, to retrieve it. Tries to play another ball in, but it's cleared away by the Bulldogs. Huber on it again. Huber beats his first defender and then draws a throw. Plays Solano. Solano can't get the ball across, and we'll have a goal kick for Cedarburg. Again, most of this crowd has stuck around through this match, even though your Raiders are up 6-0 over Cedarburg. It is a beautiful day. As we see Britt step into the lane. We see Giovanni Morales with the ball now, plays Siebert. Siebert swings the ball across to Kelly. Kelly plays back to Britz. Britz looking for a defender, plays Adrian Morales. Morales can't find anybody. And a ball out wide, but Britz is right there. Looking for Alvarez Cruz, but cannot find his feet. Kelly takes the ball over to Giovanni Morales. Giovanni Morales plays back to Siebert. Siebert looking for some options, doesn't have anybody. Plays Huber. Huber plays back into Giovanni Morales. Morales swings all the way across to Kelly, who's left wide open on the back side. Kelly plays it back to Britz. Britz plays the ball in to the keeper. A little miscommunication. And Newman just sends it wide. Newman sends it just wide of the net. But again, a little miscommunication there on that back line between Kersey and Young. Almost led to a costly goal, but Newman pushes it just wide of the net.
Substitutions for Cedarburg. 7 and 18 are in, 7 and 8 are out.
Cedarburg, big ball. He has Dexter open. Dexter with a nice run. Gets it deep into the Raider territory. Dexter matched up with Tico Huber, the sophomore, one of 2 sophomores on this team. And Sawyer Long's ball in is retrieved by Strumke. And Strumke just shanks it. All good. See Brits with the header. Back to Brits, who volleys it over to looking for Adrian Morales. Morales gets the positioning, has a touch, just him and the keeper. And he shoots it right at the keeper, and the keeper makes the save. One-on-one breakaway, and Luke Kersey up to the task, makes the save with his foot on Morales. Long's ball goes out of bounds, and we'll see Brits with the throw in for the Raiders. With 17 minutes remaining in this match. Leclerc forces another throw deeper in the Bulldogs' territory, and Brits again will have the throw. Brits looking for Adrian Morales. Morales trying to settle it, but gets outpositioned by Scarston. As we see Giovanni Morales with the ball now. Plays Siebert. Siebert to Island. Island looking to swing the ball across, just not enough pace. And Cedarburg has the numbers. But Tico Huber intercepts the pass. And sends the ball deep. We see another substitution here for the Bulldogs. Right with a great tackle, looking for Solano. Solano forces the throw for the Raiders, and deep in Bulldog territory. As Huber makes a nice move, plays Giovanni Morales back, who has a man on. Morales bodies him off. Plays Island back. Javi looking for somebody. Javi tries to play it wide to Huber, but intercepted there by Dexter. Looks for the ball, but Javi is right there. Plays back to Strumke. Strumke swings it all the way over to Siebert. Siebert looking for some options, finds Newman in the middle. Newman plays a beautiful ball to Lincoln. And Nathan Jones pushes the ball out of bounds. And we'll see a new goalkeeper check into the match. Diego Vega will check in to play goalkeeper for Parker Strumke. We'll see if Strumke gets some field time now. Again, a unique, fun substitution with the game basically in hand. 6-0 for your Hudson Raiders. So we see Vega with the ball now as a keeper. Normally a forward. Vega did have the game-winning goal yesterday for these Raiders over Kimberly on a bicycle kick. 1-0. But now in the net. As we'll see a foul. We'll see a set piece for Cedarburg.
Substitution for the Raiders. Number 0, Parker Strumke is out. Number 3, Diego Vega is in.
Cedarburg deep in the Raider zone. Good tackle there. Oh, no, we're going to have a foul. Looked like a clean tackle, but the ref must have saw something else, and we'll have another Cedarburg free kick. See if Vega gets tested. Ball in. Good touch, and Vega makes the save. Diego Vega makes the save. Not something anybody's used to hearing. Guy who's never played goalie before. Diego Vega makes his first high school save. Good for him. A key piece of this Raiders offense and makes a nice save. And that's the first shot for Cedarburg as we approach the 68th minute mark. And they have their first shot of the match. Good scoring chance, but Vega there to corral the ball. So we see Huber finds Morales. Morales heads it over to Newman, but to no avail. Huber going out with Dexter, and Huber draws the foul. We'll also have a free kick here for the Raiders. See Britz's ball in, beautiful ball in. Looking for Kelly on the back post. And we're going to have a goal kick. Kersey was right there. Ten minutes remaining in this match.
Substitutions for the Bulldogs. 8 and 16 are in. 19 and 10 are out.
So we'll see Wright, beautiful. Plays Kelly. Kelly looking for some options. Plays Morales in the middle. Morales plays back to Siebert. Siebert swings across to Britz. Britz has plenty of time, plenty of space. He'll just dribble it in inside the 40 of the Bulldogs. Plays a ball in. Looking for Solano. But Leo Hoffman, the freshman there, to deflect the ball away. And we'll have a Raider throw-in. As we approach 10 minutes remaining in this match, your Hudson Raiders up 6-0 on the Cedarburg Bulldogs. Islands throw in to right, back out, and we'll have a goal kick for the Bulldogs. The goal kick from Cedarburg finds number 18, plays it back, and that ball's out of bounds. So we approach the 71st minute of this match. 9 minutes remaining in the match, as Britz will play Siebert. And the ball will go all the way back to Siebert. Siebert will play Vega back, and Vega will have it at his feet and survey his options. Plays to Tico Huber, who's not there. And a shot on net, and it goes over the net. And we'll have Vega take the goal kick. '72nd minute approaching. Means 8 minutes left in this match as Sally Cully looks to run on this ball, and that ball is forced out of bounds. It's deep in the deep in Bulldog territory. Raiders will have a throw-in. Beautiful throw from Island. Solano shot just wide of the net. Kersey there to make the save. Again, your Raiders on Tuesday will travel to Eau Claire Memorial to take on the Old Abes in a Big Rivers Conference clash. And for the Cedarburg Bulldogs, they'll head home and they will play Hartford on Tuesday. As we'll see, Parker Strumke check into this match. The goalkeeper is going to check in and get some field minutes at the next whistle. We'll see Strumke check into the match. This is always fun to see. We'll see him check in for Xavier Island. And the crowd cheers as Parker Strumke makes his first appearance on the field, the usual goalkeeper for the Raiders. Having a great season. Checks in for Xavier Island, who had the game-winning goal, you could say, with the first goal of the match.
Substitution for the Raiders. In is number 1, Parker Strumke. Coming in for Xavier Island, number 12.
We see Solano. Solano drives to the corner. Plays a bunch of moves, tricking his defender. Looking for Strumke on the back post. Strumke gets a head on it, sails it over the net. You could tell they're going to try to force the Strumke to get a goal, which is always fun to see. But again, as we approach 6 minutes remaining in this match, your Raiders comfortably will have a win and improve the record to 5-0-1. Again, that tie coming in their first game of the season against Eastridge, a Minnesota teams. But since then, it's been dominant. And tonight, they showed you why they're the 4th-ranked team in the state of Wisconsin. Against the Cedarburg team that's in a rebuild phase, a new coach, a lot of young guys. It's going to be a down year for them, but again, the Raiders showed dominance, never let off the gas pedal, and continue to play Hudson Raider soccer. As we'll see a ball in, and Vega scrambles on it. Ball back in. Ball forced out for a Raider or for a Bulldog throw in. Ball to Strumke. Strumke heads it to Solano. Solano tries to play Strumke on the run, but ball is out of bounds. As we approach the 75th minute, 5 minutes remaining in this match. Again, thank you everybody who has tuned in to this match. Your Hudson Raiders dominated from the start and have a 6-0 lead. As mentioned, your Raiders will be in action Tuesday in Eau Claire, taking on the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes. See the Morales play the ball back to Brits. Brits plays to Vega. Vega touches it out big, takes a big boot, finds Adrian Morales on the outside, who looks for Strumke. Brother-to-brother connection right there. Adrian plays Giovanni, who turns it over, and Cedarburg pushes it the other way. Have a man who's got positioning, but Kelly is right there to read that. Says not today, and wants to keep that clean sheet for his goaltender Strumke and also Vega. As we have 4 minutes remaining in this match. Huber's ball to Strumke. Strumke touches it out wide to Solano. Solano's going to stop. Look for Strumke in the middle. Strumke touches it. Strumke's going to get his foul as he gets a little extension with the arm. Nate Jones draws a foul on Strumke. Strumke a bigger body, just trying to get some action. Again, always fun to see those goalkeepers come on and get a little field time in games that we know are over as we approach 3 minutes remaining in this match. Your Raiders look like they will finish this match with a 6-0 lead. And finish a great weekend, not giving up a goal as they beat Kimberly yesterday 1-0. Brits heads it, looking for Strumke. Morales trips over the ball, finds Newman. Newman has space, plays Solano off his back. Plays back to Huber. Huber plays a ball in, looking for Strumke. Strumke just misses the head. Adrian Morales shot right into the chest of Luke Kersey, who makes his 10th save of the night for the Bulldogs. He's faced 16 shots. He's given up 6 goals. Kersey's had a decent night back there. Given up a few iffy goals, but other than that, he's played a very solid match. Again, only a sophomore. Not a lot of experience. And that's been the tone of the day, is this Bulldogs team. Just not a lot of experience, a lot of young guys. And the Raiders exposed that today. Morales plays Strumke. Strumke in the middle. Touches behind his back. Looking for an option. At the 20. Winds up, takes a shot. Low on the ground. Ooh, good ball. Just missed Morales' outstretched foot. And that'll lead to a goal kick. As we have 1:50 remaining in this match. Kelly intercepts the ball. Right with the ball now. Minute 30 remaining in the match. Morales with the ball now. Drives. Looking for Wright on the edge. Wright plays a ball into Lincoln. Solano gets good positioning. Touches. And a beautiful finish from Lincoln Solano. Gets his 2nd goal of the match. 2nd goal of the year. And just a beautiful finish in the bottom corner. As your Raiders take a 7-0 lead with 1:18 remaining in this match. Beautiful ball in there from Brian Wright. Solano does the rest.
Scoring for Hudson, his 2nd of the game, number 17, Lincoln Solano. Assist on the goal by number 8, Ryan Wright.
Solano with the ball now, scoring his 2nd goal of the match. Good to see him get some playing time and take the most of it and get 2 goals in the back of the net. Strumke heads it to Morales. 1 minute remaining in this match.
1 minute remaining in the game. 1 minute.
Strumke still looking for that goal. As Newman tries to play Morales on the back post. Morales forces it out, and we'll have a goal kick with 45 seconds remaining in this match. So probably just about do it. We have 30 seconds remaining. Right header over to Strumke. Strumke flips it over his defender. Ball goes all the way out of bounds as Huber runs it down. So we approach 15 seconds remaining in this match. And that'll just about do it. The Raiders, Bulldogs take possession. Ball goes out of bounds, and that'll just about do it. Your Hudson Raiders win with a final of 7-0 on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Dominant performance from your Raiders, and they improved to 5-0-1.